Welcome back. In today's video, we would like to talk about joint plot with who, or let's say category differentiation. So here is my plot. First of all, we're going to learn how to plot this joint plot and also what we can understand from this plot. Okay, so here, first of all, we're going to import the necessary libraries. We are importing the Seaborn, Matplotlib library, Pandas, and NumPy. And first of all, we need to have the data generation. So we are starting to generate our data here. First of all, we are having the seed function from the NumPy library to be 42. This number is an arbitrary number, so we can change it as we wish. But this line is going to help me to have the same data every time that I run the code. So if I comment this part, or if I remove this part and I run the code for 2 times, 3 times, every time that I run the code, it is going to generate me a new set of data. So I would like to have one data only. This is why I put the seed there. Then in order to create my data frame, I call the data frame function from the Pandas library. I call the data frame data. And in the data frame, I'm having feature 1, feature 2, and category. So in the feature 1, we are normally distributing 200 points, and from the NumPy library, we are having the same thing for the feature 2, but with the different mean and scale. Then we are having the category with size of 200 for A and B. Basically, we are doing this because this line creates a new column. This line creates a new column in the dataset called category, and it assigns randomly values of either A or B to each of the 200 rows. Basically, the total number of rows remain 200, but the distribution of A and B is random, so we don't know how many is dedicated to A and how many is dedicated to B. So you see that here A is shown by blue dots and B is shown with orange dots. So we are doing this because we would like to have categories with differentiation colors. Basically, this is what we call who in Seaborn. So the who in this joint plot represent the categorical variable category, which differentiates the data points into 2 groups, A, which is shown in blue, and B, which is shown in orange. So after generating the data, we need to set the style. So we put the set the style from the Seaborn library, and we choose the white grid because it helps for better visualization. Then we are having the joint plot function being called from the Seaborn library. For the x-axis, we are having feature 1. For the x-axis, we are having feature 1. For the y-axis, we are having feature 2. So x equals feature 1, y equals feature 2. The data in the joint plot equals the data frame that we created here, and it is called data. Okay. So this data is for the joint plot. This data comes from this data frame that we created above. And then who for category, as we mentioned, we are having the category of A and B, so we want to differentiate the data points. So it helps us to have a categorical differentiation by color. Okay. Then we are having this joint plot with who category differentiation. This is the title that we have here, and it is the subtitle function from the Matplotlib library, and then the show function from the Matplotlib library to have the figure being plotted here. But what can we understand? Let me zoom out a bit so you can see the whole figure. So what can we understand from this figure? This figure is a joint plot with a who-based category differentiation, often used for bivariable analysis. So it helps visualization of relationship between 2 numerical variables while also incorporating the categorical variable. So we see that here we are having the first numerical variable group, which is feature 1, and the second one, which is feature 2. So we can see the relationship between them in the scatter plot. And A joint plot here, it is combining a scatter plot with a marginal distribution on the axis. Okay, so we are having these two figures as well. So here is the figure for feature 2, and here is the feature 1 figure here, as we see it here. And also it allows the visualization of distribution of individual variables, while also showing the relationship in the scatter plot. So this is why joint plot are important, because we can see the scatter plot and the individual plot. So here is the scatter plot where we are having the discussion over the category A and B. So both of them, the relationship between them can be distinguished in the scatter plot, but we are having also the individual plot here for feature 1 and here for feature 2. And this in this joint plot we are having the main plot in the center, which is the scatter plot, and each dot represents a data point here for us. Then the x-axis represents the figure 1, the y-axis represents feature 1 and feature 2, sorry. And we are having two categories, so A, which is the blue dots, and B, which is the orange dots, and they're displayed using different colors. So this shows how two categories are distributed across feature 1 and feature 2. So now we see that the top and the right plot show the distribution of feature 1 and feature 2 respectively. The histograms shaded gray region, okay, you see it here, and also you can see it here, indicate frequency counts for values in each feature, okay. And we are also having the kernel density estimate KDE curves, the blue and orange lines. We see blue and orange lines, the blue and orange lines smooth out the histogram to show probability density, okay. And the purpose of using WHO, or let's say categorical differentiation, is that we are having two groups, A and B, so it is going to help us to have the differentiation in different colors, okay. And this can help us in identifying the overlap or separation between categories, different density distribution across feature 1 and feature 2, or probably possible clustering or trend in the scatter plot. But looking at the data points that are sent, we can see that they are centered around the origin 0 and 0. So this is the 0, this is the 0 of the feature 1, and this is the 0 of the feature 2. We see that we are having a lot of data points here, suggesting this suggests a normal like distribution. So both categories are fairly well mixed, meaning there might not be a strong differentiation between them based on these two features, okay. The marginal KDE plot, also these two plots, the marginal KDE plots showed that both categories have similar distribution for feature 1 and feature 2 with some minor variation, and this minor variation comes from the fact that we are having the different mean and scale for feature 2, as you see, okay. And we cannot find any linear trend in the scatter plot. It implies a weak or probably no correlation between feature 1 and feature 2. So in this video we learned first of all how to plot this joint plot, and finally we learned how to analyze this plot that has one scatter plot in the center, in the main figure, and then the feature 1 plot here and the feature 2 plot here. Thank you for watching.